Hello, and welcome to Stretching the Word. I'm your host, Sister Valerie, and not today, devil, just not this year. It's starting to get cold outside, and the old saying said, the birds go south in the winter, but we know these animals have gotten so urbanized till very few of them leave. But when you look up in the sky, sometimes you see sparrows, and sometimes you see geese. We always see geese. They just popular the whole country. But when you see sparrows, you don't see any birds other than sparrows. When you see the geese, you don't see any other birds other than the geese. But we as Christians, we kind of then lost our way because we're eagles, but we're hanging out with the wrong crowd. So we need to find our identity because we are eagles. You don't see eagles everywhere. Eagles are a rarity. And that's like us because we are peculiar people. So that means we do not just be everywhere hanging out with everybody and doing everything. And because we are eagles, we can do some things that other people cannot do. You say, well, what can we do? Well, in Job 39, verses 27 through 29, Job talks about where the eagles live. They live high up on the mountain. And he talks about their eyesight. We can see things afar off. In other words, we have insight. We're supposed to be able to see the devil. Yeah. Sometimes we say it's discernment of the spirit, but we are supposed to be able to see the devil. He talks about how the eagle sees his prey, sees the food that he's going to get afar off. And when an eagle comes down, you better believe he does not miss what he comes after. So we are to see our enemy, and we're not to miss him. That's one thing that we as eagles can do. You say, what else can we do? Well, we know that an eagle is a big, large animal, wing-wise. And they don't flap their wings because even if they flap their wings, they would die. They would kill themselves because it takes so much energy to flap their wings. So let's go to Isaiah, the 40th chapter and verse 31. If you don't have your word now, you can look it up and read it later. Okay? So Isaiah 40 and 31 says, yet those who wait for the Lord will gain new strength. Because sometimes, we get a little tired and it say, they will mount up with wings like eagles. Eagles, like I said, they don't flap their wings. They soar. So how do they soar? They ride on the wind. They ride on the wind. So that means they're not doing no work. They're just riding on the wind. So that means we don't have to fight our battle. We don't have to try to work it out because Jesus has already worked it out. And we're that eagle. We just soar with the Lord so that we don't have to work it out. So therefore, because we are eagles, and eagles represent courage and strength and immortality, and that's who we are. Remember, don't fly with the sparrows and don't mingle with the geese because you are a rarity. You're special. You're an eagle. Now go soar.